Hello, Leo. It's Lulu, and welcome to House Radio, honey. All right. So this is going to be a general read for you all here today. Make sure that you listen to your sister sign. This series has mostly been about people staying focused, right? Like, just stay focused, man, because there's a lot going on, possibly. Let's see. What information do you have here for Leo? What information do you have for Leo? Let's see. You can do it. And find the blessing in your current situation. Freedom. Follow your heart. Flow of prosperity. Teacher. Boom. All right. So let's look at it. 2 throat chakra cards. 1, 2, 3 practical cards. And a crown card. So the crown chakra. The root chakra. And the throat chakra. Maybe some type of indication of what's going on. All right, so you need to know that you can do it. Be grounded, be open, be very much so walking in your purpose. When it comes to this, you can do it, because I'm seeing here that, you know, there may have been something here in the recent past. I'll look at it, but there may be something in the recent past where your light was burnt out, or your passion, desire, just your wanting to move forward, or how do I move forward? No. You already know how. You just need to know that you can do it. You just need a cheerleader in your ear, okay? Because they also want you to find the blessing in your current situation. Know that where you are, you won't be there long. You have the freedom to choose as long as you follow your heart and do what it is that you need to. Flow of prosperity comes to you. It's meant for you to teach. You have a pot of gold that you can share with others. Maybe this has something to do with fire. Some of you teach people about working with fire, the fire element. It could also be something here to do with the thymus. All right. Maybe some of you are teaching people about being androgynous, teaching people about being or understanding LGBTQRS, because I don't know. All right. So let's see. What is this? You can do it. The King of Coins. You have come this far. You are a firm representation of what it is that can be done. So look around you. What is it that you can be grateful for? What is it that you have accomplished in your life? You know what I'm saying? Now you are in a space where maybe you got bored for a second. I mean, I'm bored. I don't really want to do that shit. And the reason why you don't really want to do it, because you haven't found that passion within, that fire in your belly, the way that you did possibly in the past for your other endeavors. Okay. Maybe it's a new job that you took on. 8 of Wands and the Knight of Coins. All right. Lots of communication coming in. Take your time. When replying, take your time. When it comes to this download that may even be coming in. But this is like taking the opportunity to move forward. That's what finding the blessing in this situation has to do with. Because there's a window of opportunity here. And how you approach it and how you make things happen is going to need to be strategic. All right. Really do some research, some gathering of sorts. This may even be maybe there's a warehouse or a building that you are buying or purchasing, but there's something here where there's so much coming in, so much to do, so much to handle, spinning a lot of plates, right? Because that's the thing, right? If you say that you want to get something done, you want to eat, right? Then why make a problem with what's on your plate, right? You said you want to eat, so now you know what it is, how it is that you are supposed to eat. And it's like, okay, these things are not just forced on your plate, right? You walked through the buffet of life and picked up certain things that you wanted to eat. And what is it going to take? What are the utensils, right? What type of, are you eating off a paper plate or are you eating off a glass plate? Trying to figure it out. You do have the freedom to choose right now. I think Gemini had this, but you do have the freedom to choose right now. You're in a space of clarity. This is a free, painting a picture, mastering something, learning something, putting something into play, being the artist in your own right. Basically, with that 8 of coins, you are mastering something that you are doing daily. It's going to take some time, but it will reap results because you're doing it from your heart. Make sure that you go and do your spiritual devotion as well. What is this 8 of Pentacles? The 7 of Wands. Protect what it is that you are doing on a daily basis. Be mindful of, darts, arrows, energetic interference on whatever level. People who once applauded you are coming to try and take you down, tear you down. Five of Swords, damn, when I cut the deck. So it's like, take some time out to really pay attention to who you will and will not respond to. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I don't do trolls. And so I don't go into my comments a lot because there's so many trolls. And these are like dedicated trolls, right? Like dedicated monitoring spirits, dedicated demons and shit. And that's how I look at it, because it's important for me too. So you need to find out how to stand on your square, stand in your truth, work on what it is that you are working on without having to go back and forth with no fucking body. Because that card just flew the fuck out, Five of Swords. So this is like, stay away from, people who are unhappy. Because those are the only people who like to argue. Happy people ain't arguing. They trying to get to the bottom of situations so that they can continue to smile. Ho. So this Five of Swords is telling me that there may be a change. Somebody may change their mind about something. This is like somebody ordering something and throwing a hissy fit about what they ordered, even though you got all the details on your website, or they walked in the store and picked it up in your brick and mortar. And they trying to argue about it. And it's like, baby, no. No, you gotta read the stipulations just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And it's like, whoever this is, they break stuff, they act up, they're violent, they're emotionally unintelligent, immature. The Magician, this is a manipulator. So guard yourself from manipulative people. Guard yourself from people, it could be a Gemini, but guard yourself from manipulative people. Guard yourself from people who have trickster energy. Guard yourself from people who are not mentally balanced, because it's hard for them to communicate. If you are talking to a person in a Five of Swords and they are coming from a Knight of Cups type energy, they're gonna try to say the right things to try to woo you. This is like gaslighting energy or love bombing energy. They're going to try to say the right things to try and woo you, get you off your square, because bad building friends like sending these types of people to do shit. And with this Magician card, it's like, whoever this is, it'll pull out all the stops. Three of Swords, maybe somebody that hurt you or trying to hurt you, okay? Cause some type of issue, put a wrench in your plans. Three of Swords. All right. This may even be someone that you work with. Boom. The Hierophant, or somebody you married to or in a situation with. Whoever it is, they have some things that they need to work out from childhood. And yeah, because ain't this a bitch? Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. They just say any damn thing. This somebody got a lot to work out from childhood. This is the type of person that is this is the type of person that is triggered by everything, because they've been through so much in their life and dealt with so many types of people that they find something relatable to people that they talk to now that relates to people who did them wrong, did some fucked up shit to them when they were younger. This can be something as simple as breeding mail. This person may go fucking crazy if you open a letter that had their name and your name on it. Why didn't you wait for me to come before you read it? Bitch, my name on here too. I'm trying to figure it out. And it's like, yeah, I don't know what type of person that is, but block their ass. 7 of Wands. Because you got something that you are mastering. You got something that you are working on. You got something that you're supposed to be focused on, chill. And let me tell you something about staying focused, honey. Okay. Let me see. Flow of prosperity. What is this? Follow your heart. 4 of Wands. All right. Find the comfort of being, right? This is balance. This is happy, safe haven, sacred space. Being in a space where you are making sure that you are devoting some time daily to get back in tune, align, recenter, refocus, rejuvenate, recalibrate, the re's. We are moving into a Mercury retrograde soon, right? I expect for my communication to fuck the fuck up, okay? Me and my words gonna be fucking up a little bit right there. Knock on wood, I hope it don't happen. But this 4 of Wands is really, following your heart when it comes to fucking with people who got your back. The world. Allow endings that lead into new beginnings. Expansion, okay? A world view. Maybe there are some things that you want to express online that you said that I would never talk about that online. And maybe now you are. Let me see. What is this flow of prosperity with Lakshmi? 10 of Swords. Right when you thought about giving up. Right when you thought that there was nothing else that could be done. The great architect Whoo, bitch. The great architect is letting you know that, hey, no, things are a go, okay, for sure. The Ten of Swords here is like, you just, allowing yourself to surrender. Like, this is it. Before the cycle even ends, you just like, this is it. I surrender. And that's when things start picking up. When you relinquish control, that's when things start picking up. Okay. Three of Wands. What you expect is what is coming. And it's coming out of nowhere. You're going to be surprised. It's going to be a beautiful surprise. Y'all going to cry and stuff. Yeah, because you've been going through a lot of burdens. You've had a lot on your plate. There may even be that your boss was an asshole, right? It may even be that, you had more of a workload than you should have or something like that. It wasn't meant for you to work that hard. Work smart, not hard. What is this teacher card for my beautiful Leos? Three of Cups. I was about to say your congregation. Hey, I don't know your life. But your students will be small at first, but keep doing it. Keep going. One of my favorite mentors a couple of weeks ago was telling us that, right? When it comes to leadership and coaching and all of that. And she was like, it doesn't matter. Just keep going. You might have one person show up. Keep going and still present and do things in a way that it's thousands of people there, it's hundreds of people there, it's 10 people there. However, still put on your best, because while you are in the process of mastering stuff, what happens is you receive new keys, and as you get these keys, you unlock new doors, and as you unlock these new doors, you walk in with confidence, and you'll also be able to strategically tighten boats, tighten loosened boats. Things come together better when you have less of a congregation than not, right? I don't know why I kept calling the congregation, child. If you don't know your limit is 3 cups, 3 shots, 3 something. It's something about what you drink, it's gonna be 3 of them. All right, especially when it comes to you teaching. Page of Swords. You're still learning, but you still have a lot to teach. With this Page of Swords, let me clarify this Page of Swords, because it could be that you are here to teach somebody a lesson, and they may not get it, and that's fine, but you spent your time, okay? Maybe you're teaching somebody a lesson about third-party relationships, third-party situations, how to deal in a social environment, how to set boundaries. There's something that you are teaching that is going to be it brings fairness and justice to other people. But there is somebody spying and gossiping, though. Trying to see what you're doing. Trying to see if what they said got to you. Trying to see if what they said fucked up your structure, your what it is that you traditionally do. How, organized are you? King of Wands. Maybe a King of Wands, a Leo, Sun card. This is a new beginning for you. Yeah. Leo again, Strength card. This is a new beginning for you. You need to be very much so on your 10. Your divine masculine is ready to go, but the divine feminine needs to be in in alignment with the divine masculine, right? So you want to do those right brain, right brain meditation is going to be very important. Do some things that will have you ambidextric when it comes to using your hands. So if usually you drive with your right hand, drive with your left and train yourself to do so. Let's say, your left, because that is governed by the right side, which is the feminine side. Because it's going to be very important that you balance out that masculine and feminine energy ASAP. In order for you to get these things done that you need to get done, honey. What do you have here for my beautiful Leos? Slow and steady wins the race. It's going to take some time, but it doesn't matter, because you will slowly but surely begin to feel more like yourself, feel more balanced, feel stronger, even more confident, optimistic, enthusiastic. It could even be that you have to constantly balance these things out as you go, because you have a lot that is flowing to you here. And with those things that are flowing to you, it's important that you set your intention on a regular basis on what it is that you are in alignment with, and making sure that you are not in the space of setting intentions on things that ain't got shit to do with you. Hello. All right. A message coming in that you've been waiting for from the legal system or some type of legality. It's going to be in your favor here. The scales are balancing in your favor. Yeah. Because I feel as though there was some type of lawsuit that you had and that you are about to get paid for it. This is kind of like maybe you went and found some funds Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Whenever this happens with you, all of a sudden somebody gonna come back around. I'm telling you right now. As soon as something good happens to you, there's somebody that's coming in that isn't a very stabilizing force. They just have a lot of good stuff to say, and they like to do all of the good things and all this shit here. Whoever this person is, be mindful of this person. Let me see. Who is this Knight of Wands? Four of Cups. Four of Coins. Somebody that you tried to heal things with. Maybe you were married to them or in a relationship with them, or you work with them. But someone who they made you feel a certain type of way, so you had to get away from them. They're saying here that, make sure that you are in your right mind and using your mental faculties appropriately so that you'll know what it is that you are doing. And this goes with paperwork as well.